I think the opportunity here really around bringing clinical data together and making it useful for many, many different projects is the most exciting. We really have the opportunity here to solve a number of problems in medicine that rely on large amounts of clinical data, coupling them with genomic data, coupling them with imaging data. That's really where the opportunity lies. So the Center for Clinical Research Informatics here is a tremendous group of about 30 people that are actively working on a set of grants that include working with the CTSI, as well as the PCORI network, as well as the Personalized Medicine Initiative Network, and a whole collection of other projects, all of which are under Mike Bisich and Sham Viseswaran and myself now. And this team of 30 in the center is delivering on a whole host of grants that have this general character of being clinically oriented data networks and the use of the clinical data for various purposes. So, when I was a kid, I was programming, and that was a long time ago. And there were very few people programming when I was a kid, so it was a little unusual. And I went off, computers were not connected together. I went off with my career in surgery, and along the way, it became pretty clear that the combination of both of those things was going to be very special in this time in history. And so for the last 12 years, I've been exclusively doing things in informatics. I think, professionally, some of the highlights really relate to building large research collaboratives and bringing them to develop actually commercial products that are very focused in informatics. So helping to lead the Computation Institute, helping to lead the Chicago Biomedical Consortium, turning some software at North Shore into commercial sales to industry. These are some things that are really big. I think the many grants and papers along the way are a thing that one does, but what gets me really excited are engineering things that move out and really translate and affect healthcare. I would say don't follow my footsteps because they're a really long and circuitous route. I would say definitely if you want to be deeply in biomedical informatics, it's important to have good, strong legs on both sides of the field. It's an inherently interdisciplinary field. Good, strong training in biology or medical sciences, good, strong training in computer sciences, information sciences are essential. Having the ability to deal with the social and cognitive science that sits in between is really important. So one has to be a kind of a radical interdisciplinarian to be successful in this field. I think the real driver for me is solving these tough problems that require some interdisciplinary understanding. So I've already come across one or two here at Pitt where we have a technology team working with a domain-specific team of some sort, and they're just speaking two entirely different languages. And so the question is, what is really the core of biomedical informatics? And the answer is translation. It's really translation. It's translation from data from one type to another type. It's translation of algorithms from one system to another. It's translations amongst people that need inherently to work together as a complex collaborative team that don't speak the same language. It's not the language of medicine, it's not a language of English, it's not a language of technology. It's very context specific within their knowledge, and bringing people together to cross those barriers and make interesting things happen is a tremendous opportunity.